Are people making a mistake writing off the Golden State Warriors this season? Well, I think they are, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly why I think so. So sit back and welcome to the channel Dreamers Pro. Let's get into the content. So as you know, this season we've had all kind of crazy things that happened this year. The Toronto Raptors won the NBA championship. Kawhi Leonard was Finals MVP. Then we thought that a lot of people were speculating what was going to happen over the summer. Then the Lakers got AD. Then Kevin Durant left the Golden State Warriors, and Kawhi joined the Clippers, and Paul George went with him, and all of these things. Everything got lost in the shuffle with the Golden State Warriors, who have been the dynasty in the NBA over the past 5 seasons. And a lot of people just sort of swept them under the rug, saying that, their dynasty run is over, because in the finals, as we all know, Klay Thompson went down with an ACL injury, and a lot of people are just saying, that's it. Their dynasty is over, and they're not coming back. And I have a lot of reason to give pause to this notion, because we got to remember, just a few years ago, the Golden State Warriors broke the NBA record for winning 73, going 73-9 in a season. They broke the Chicago Bulls' record. And they did that without Kevin Durant. They did it with the Splash Brothers and Draymond Green. Now, for whatever reason, people think they're not going to be able to capture that same magic again for a number of reasons. Number one, because the league got better, because there's more parity now, because they took off Kevin Durant off the Golden State Warriors, and they're like, now they're no longer unbeatable. If you listen to a lot of people like Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith and all these other people, and Shannon Sharp, a lot of them are saying that now that the team has become mortal. Before, they were just like, you couldn't beat them because of the addition of Kevin Durant. But now that he's gone, they're like, and then with the injury to Klay Thompson, most people aren't even counting them, except for a few analysts out there who still have them in the top 4 for Western Conference teams coming up this season. But for me, I'm actually holding out, and I think they're going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs this year for a number of reasons. So the first reason I think they're going to be able to do this is, number one, championship pedigree. This team has been there before. They've been to the finals for probably the last five seasons, so they know what it takes to get through the playoffs and win. Now, granted, sometimes they went there due to favorable luck that they had. Well, one run they made, a lot of the point guards that they faced on certain teams were injured. Then the next time they went there, they played against the San Antonio Spurs, and Kawhi Leonard went down because of an injury that Zaza Pachulia did to him. So many different things happened in their favor. So a lot of people could say, hey, the one season they made it to the finals, the Houston Rockets missed a record number of 3-point shots in that game that took them to the NBA championship when Chris Paul went down. So a lot of people are saying, well, hey, maybe these were just, these are just fortunate circumstances that led the Golden State Warriors to the NBA championship. But whatever the case is, you can go back in history and look at other teams that had those same type of lucky breaks, and they still went on to win. The point is, they know what it takes to be champions. And I think that's something we shouldn't overlook this season. Don't overlook them just because you say, oh, well, Kawhi Leonard joined the Clippers. And I'm picking the Clippers to be the #1 seed. But that doesn't mean the Golden State Warriors are out of the race. They still have a great team. They have a great coach. They have a great organization behind them. They have a great culture, minus all the things that happened with Kevin Durant in the finals for him, for a lot of people saying that they rushed him back, and he shouldn't have been rushed back into the NBA finals, and he ended up tearing his Achilles. They told him that once, if you come back, nothing, something to that nature is not going to happen. But regardless of all of those facts, I still have them as a sleeper. Don't underestimate the Golden State Warriors. They still have the same nucleus of, Draymond Green, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson, and they have interchangeable pieces, so they can still make some noise in the playoffs. I don't think this season is a foregone conclusion. Yes, a lot of people are saying it's parity, but a lot of people have already started making their finals predictions, at least in the West, saying that the Clippers are going to come out, and then some other people are saying the Lakers, whereas in the Eastern Conference, it's still more up in the air. But I don't think we should rule out the Golden State Warriors because, as I said before, they have done it before. You just can't write off a championship team that understands how to win and say, oh, well, their time is done just like that. Stephen Curry is still alive. He's still playing basketball. Last time we checked, he was the greatest shooter of all time. So it's not like as if he's just going to lay down. And they already asked him this year about, what do you think about load management? He's like, man, to hell with that crap. And the funniest thing is, we just did a video that you could check out on load management, about the NBA being soft. So you can check out my ideas on that one and let me know what you thought. But my point being is, I think Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors are going to surprise a lot of people this season. They're going to come at the league 100%, and I think they're going to come and make some noise this year. And it's something that we as sports fans, we shouldn't be taken aback by. We shouldn't be shocked if the Golden State Warriors are doing really well, especially in the playoffs this year. Because remember, I'm saying it here right now in July, that they have been there before. So don't be surprised if some funny things start happening in the playoffs this next year, and we start seeing, them advancing in the playoffs. I mean, I'm not picking them, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, and I don't think we should write them off simply because they lost Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson went down. Last time Klay Thompson was in the finals and he was playing injured, he was still giving it to dudes on the court. So let's not just act like as if, that can't happen again. So with that being said, that's my thoughts on this video. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think the Golden State Warriors are washed? Do you think their dynasty is completely over? Or let me know, do you think, they can come back and make a comeback this season? Hell, if you think they're going to win the championship, let me know. Maybe they got some Golden State Warriors fans. They're going to see this video and be like, yo, man, listen, that's my team, and I think they can do it. Whatever it is, I want to know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you liked the video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let us know what other type of videos you want us to do in the future. That being said, this is Charles here, wishing you guys a great day. Peace.